some people would argue, well, the only time when you actually live, it's right now, here in the present. The future is just a collection of present moments. So if you tell people to live in the future, it's kind of like they're disconnecting from what's happening right now.
That could be a problem. And the way I work with people, it's not a problem, but it could become a problem. There are people who live only for the future.
Yes.
And I always back that into the present. So what do you want? What's your outcome in the future? Now, what can you do now to start moving toward that future?
Yeah.
Where are you now? What's the first step you can take? What's the next step you can take in order to get that future?
I mean, what I'm trying to say is, there are people who say, well, I'll work hard, I'll toil hard, because I will, when I'll get to be 60 or 70, that's when I will rest and enjoy and whatever. But I have no joy now.
Right.
So now there's no time for joy, there's no time for relaxation, there's no time for watching the beautiful sunset because I got to work or I got to do this, and there's no time for me to do that because I'm going to do that in the future.
Right. Well, that's an example of the either-or fallacy.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing to prevent them from having joy now as they work toward their future. But a lot of people do. The thing you mentioned is certainly true of a lot of people. They think they're happy once they have the big car, the big house, the wife, the kids, and so on. And one thing you can do there is basically use the meta-outcome strategy. You say, okay, when you have kids, what will that be like? What will be the value for you in having kids? Oh, the interaction with them and seeing them play and seeing them be happy and so on. And then you can say, okay, are there kids in your neighborhood? Do your friends have kids? Do your are there other kids that you can get some practice involving kids so that when you have your own, you'll really know what to do. Make your mistakes on other people's kids.
That sounds mean.
Well, you're going to make mistakes.
Yeah.
It's not that you're deliberately making mistakes.
Yeah, of course.
But you might as well interact with other kids so that you get better at it.
Absolutely.
A lot of people think they should go into some absolutely new situation and be perfect.